Welcome back to the jungle, folks. I'm your tour guide. I'm Boone. Congratulations. If you're watching this video, you're probably one of the few. This is going to be the first in what I'm hoping is going to be a long line of videos. Now, one of the things that I wanted to talk about through this series of videos is the way things are today compared to the way things used to be. Now, in today's society, I fully understand it is really hard to trust anybody. And I do mean anybody. From your family, friends, people in an authoritative position, meaning cops, military, teachers, what have you. Back before I was born, before I was even a sparkle in my dad's eye, or my mom's eye for that fact, things were a lot different. I'm not going to say they were better, but I'm not going to say they were worse either. There was a lot, and I do mean a lot, of hate. There was a lot of separation. We still have a lot of that today. A lot of people are trying to overcome that. Me, for one. It's taken me a long time to get past hate and separation. Oh, well, you're that type of person. You can just go on and go over there. I don't need to hang out with you. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like I know what it was fully like back when when my parents were growing up, or your parents were growing up, or your grandparents were growing up. I know it wasn't all good. I know that for sure. I know even coming up through high school for me, there was a lot, and I do mean a lot more than people want to admit to. There was a lot of bad things that happened. But mainly what I want to focus on from then was the way they did things then. Now, I got relayed stories from my grandparents, my grandmother to be more precise, of when they moved down, they built the house that they lived in, that her and my grandfather lived in. And there was a family. I won't call names because I'm sure some of you that know me, that know the area that I grew up in, will know who I'm talking about. And I won't call names unless I feel it's absolutely necessary. Pitched in and lent a hand, just to be neighborly. When I was growing up, if, say, your neighbor down the road needed some help, you helped them out. Hey, John, I'm going to clear out the back lot. Could use a little bit of help. Sure, what time you want to get started? When you want to do this? Man, I can't afford to pay. Oh, who cares? Have some beer, some tea, whatever. We'll get it knocked out. You help me out, I help you out. And that's the way things should be. Today, people are too concerned with the almighty dollar. Hey, I could use some help. Oh, really? Well, How much is it paying? Really? I mean, really? What happens if you get into a bind and you need some help? You don't have the money to pay somebody to help you. You call up that person and they look at you and say, "Well, sure, not a problem. How much you gonna pay me?" You are gonna be offended all to hell. There's no more like there used to be of neighbor helping neighbor. I'll correct that. There are. There is people who still do that. But we are dying out. There are people in this world who, if they've got $20 in their pocket and they find out that a friend of theirs needs, $5 worth of gas to get to work, do you think they'll take that $5 out of their pocket and go, "Hey, you know what? Here, go on, go to work. You're trying to do right." "Well, I can't pay you back." "Man, I ain't worried about it. Catch me sometime later." No, they expect to get paid back right away. Whatever happened to the days when people just helped because they wanted to? There's not enough of that left in the world. For all you money grubbers whose only goal in life is to make as much money as you can before they put you in a box and throw dirt on top of you, or they slide you into that oven and barbecue your sorry ass. If you're one of those type of people who's only concerned about making money every time you turn around, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with making money. But it goes a long way of showing what kind of person you are if you actually go, "You know what, I could use the money, but if it helps you out, I'll help you out." If you're one of the type of people who just want the almighty dollar, here comes one of those words that I said probably wouldn't be in a lot of my videos, but you know what? If you're one of those type of people, fuck you. Right in the neck, as a friend of mine would say. You have no idea what it's like to be human. You have no idea what it feels like to do something for somebody just because. If it's nothing more than just going over, they're out in their yard, you go to their house, and they're out there stacking firewood. Most people would just stand there beside the truck or stand there beside the trailer and wait for their buddy or their friend to stop and talk to them. What's wrong with getting your damn hands dirty? What's wrong with you find out a friend of yours is going through a hard time, and even though you might not have much yourself, you take from your house and you go to them and you go, "You know what? Here, it's that, we've got plenty." Knowing you're lying through your teeth, most people won't accept it if you go over to them and say, "Hey, here, I heard you were having a hard time." No, because their pride gets in the way. Pride's a bad thing, folks. Trust me. I know. But just take it over and give it to them. You know, somewhere along the lines, they're going to be able to help you out. And they will. They'll remember that. Be kind to people. Be the type of person you wish was still around. if your parents and your grandparents and your great grandparents were the type of people that would give to anybody who needed it, if your parents, your grandparents, or whatever were the type of people, somebody come over to help them and they put out the chow. Okay, I'm not I'm not playing around here. I ain't talking about bologna sandwiches either. I'm talking about sitting down, have a meal with them. Look, you feed somebody, man, after they work for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes a simple thank you is all it takes. Some of y'all won't even do that. That's just one of the things that really grinds my gears. I am the type, if I see a neighbor in trouble, I see a neighbor needing something, I see somebody needing something, first thought in my head is not, what am I going to get out of it? How much am I going to make if I do this for them? First thought in my head is, hey, my friend needs help. Yeah, I have somebody come help me. If I've got it, I try to give them a little bit because, hell, it's their time. I am lucky enough to have some friends that'll look me straight in the face and say, man, put your money back in your pocket. You got it as hard as everybody else. Put your money back in your pocket. One day I'll need some help. You'll be able to help me out. I guess in closing, what I'm wanting to say here is just be good. Just be good people. And if you want to continue going through life being an ass, being one of the type of people who only does something if it's going to get them something, monetary, whatever, I really, really feel bad for you. I really do. The name's Boone, folks. That's video number 1. That's just kind of an opinion thing, just to get things started off. There's more coming. Might be another one here in a few minutes. Maybe not. Might do them once a week. Might do them 5 times a week. Just depends. You want to see more? You know what to do. It's YouTube. If you don't know how to work YouTube, what's wrong with you? With that, folks, that was your tour through the jungle. Name's Boone. We'll catch you on the other side in the clearing.